Welcome back. In this video, we'll take a look at another third-party plugin for hunting jobs, which is JoPilot plugin. So let's start by seeing what is the JoPilot plugin. So the JoPilot plugin is a tool that helps the job seekers in United States to find the most relevant job opportunities based on their preferences. So you should keep in mind that this plugin is specifically for the people who are seeking job in the United States. Here is a list of some parameters which you can pass to the JoPilot in order to modify your preference. These are job titles, salary range, the commute type, job types, employers, job location, and the distance that you are willing to travel in order to have a job in a specific area. Now let's move towards our ChatGPT, and from here I'm going to install the JoPilot plugin from the plugin store. After that, make sure that you have enabled your plugin. So the first prompt here I'm going to ask is find a full-time software engineer position in San Francisco with minimum salary of $100,000. So it is going to use JoPilot to find the answers, and after a while you will get a list of positions here. And you can clearly see that not all job postings have a salary listing information. You can simply click any of the job you find suitable for yourself, and you can see all the details for the company, and then you can simply apply it from there. So you can simply play around with this to see if it would work for you. After this, let me show you one more thing. So let's assume you are building some advertising company and you need a graphic designer. So let's see if this tool is able to find us that specific role. So for that, I am going to prompt it, search for part-time graphic design jobs in New York City that have been posted in the last 7 days. So here I have specified the number of days to be the 7. Once you run it, it is again going to use JoPilot, and it is doing a thorough search for what criteria we have asked it, and it should have the data. So the idea here is you can do a variety of search criteria and it is going to give your required data. So you can see that it has provided me a list of jobs for the part-time graphic designers in New York that have been posted for the past 7 days. Let's move towards the next prompt. So in the next one is going to specify a zip code. So I'm going to prompt it, can you find jobs within a 20-mile radius of the zip code 94090, or it can be any other zip code you want. I don't know that especially some people who are not a big fan of compute, they like their workplace to be close to a place where they live or a place where they are familiar with. And you can see that it has provided me a list of jobs in the vicinity of the zip code that I provided. Let's move to our next prompt. So let's assume that you don't like working at any particular company, for example say Apple, and you want to exclude them from the search, so you can do a negative search too. So I'll prompt it, I want to avoid the company Apple, can you exclude them from my search? And once I run it, it is going to again use the JoPilot and it will provide me the job except from the Apple company. Now we'll move towards our last prompt of this video. Let's assume that you are interested in entry-level marketing positions in Chicago and you can commute up to 30 minutes of time, and you want to know that if there are jobs available for this scenario. And once you run it, you will see that it will provide you links of multiple jobs that are entry level and are based in Chicago and are for a commute up to 30 minutes. So this is how you can use the JoPilot plugin to find suitable jobs in the United States. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.